Now leaving the United States, we travel to the other side of the pond, to Great Britain, where Jamaican-born Harold Arundel Moody would immigrate and become an educated physician while campaigning against racial prejudice. Harold Moody was born in Kingston, Jamaica in 1882 and would spend most of his early life living in Jamaica. He worked in his father's pharmaceutical business while studying at Womer's School. He completed his secondary education with a distinction in mathematics. In 1904, he had accumulated enough money to pursue medical studies in England at King's College University, London. Over the course of his years studying, Moody earned several academic honours and awards, and by 1910 he had become a member of the Royal College of Surgeons and the London Royal College of Physicians. In 1919 he received his Doctors of Medicine degree, finishing top of his class at the age of 28. Despite all his achievements and being qualified, Moody was refused employment because of the colour of his skin. Undeterred, he started his own medical practice in Peckham, an area in southeast London, in February 1913. After the fact that he had struggled to be accepted because of his race, Moody formed and became president of the League of Coloured People, with the help of Dr. Charles Wesley, the chairman of the history department at Howard University in Washington, D.C. Using a YMC centre in Tottenham Court Road, London, Wesley and Moody would hold meetings and organise rallies for racial equality and civil rights in Britain. The League would include some well-established names, such as noted author Cyril Lionel Robert James from Trinidad and Tobago, and Sir Larry Constantine, a famous Trinidadian cricketer. Not forgetting his homeland, Moody would return to Jamaica on numerous occasions and kept active interest in Caribbean affairs. In 1937, during a time when economical and political unrest was sweeping through the Caribbean region, several West Indian leaders were incarcerated by the colonial authorities. Moody and the League would send delegates to the colonial office in aid of challenging these social destabilizations. Their efforts would eventually lead to the Colonial Development and Welfare Act of 1940. This policy focused on providing financial resources for social and economical changes in the Caribbean. Howard was a devoted Christian and worked for a number of religious communities, becoming a board member of the Church Ministry Society, as well as a member of the Christian Endeavour Union, where he would later become its president. His connections with these groups provided him with lifelong support in his quest to improve the lives of African descent. Moody's name had become well established, and his practice in Peckham had become a well-known place for recently arrived West Indian students and others in England to visit and seek guidance and assistance. He would continue to fight for other causes, including employment rights for black merchant seamen, fair pay for the Trinidadian oil workers, and the lifting of the implicit colour bar in the British Armed Forces that had prevented the appointment of black officers. He was heavily involved in organising the local community during the Second World War. Author David Vaughan would publish a book titled Negro Victory, the life story of Dr. Harold Moody in 1950. A blue plaque was erected in 1995 outside the house where Moody lived in Peckham as a memory to his efforts.